Pastores tabo vobis, juxta comerum.
Hello, my name is Father Al Momney, and I'm very happy to welcome you to our fourth installment of the Lenten Reflections here at St. Peter's Seminary. I'd like to begin with a question that I'll pose to those who are watching this video, and the question is, why has God, through the Church, given us this season of Lent? And the answer that I'm going to propose to you is a very simple one. And it is that God has given us the season of Lent so that He might make saints out of us. What's the difference between someone who is a saint and someone who isn't? Is it that God chooses some people to be saints and doesn't choose others? And I think the answer to that is no. The difference between someone who is a saint and someone who isn't, for me, is beautifully expressed in the writing of an 18th century spiritual writer named William Law. And William Law said this. He said, "If you will look into your own heart in complete honesty, you must admit that there is one and only one reason why you are not a saint. You do not wholly want to be." In other words, God gives us all of the graces that we need in order to be saints. And the saints became saints because they wanted to be saints. They desired it with all of their hearts, to the point that they refused mediocrity. They refused to cut corners with God. They refused to hold anything back from God. If you go to Mass today, you'll hear the first reading of the story of Abraham, as he is asked by God to bring his beloved son, to the place called Moriah, and to take him up the mountain there in Moriah and to sacrifice him to God. Abraham, as you may recall, was given the great promise from God that he would be the father of a multitude of descendants. And his son Isaac at least appeared to be his only chance at the realization of this hope. Well, why is this particular story given to us during the season of Lent to reflect on? Certainly it has nothing to do whatsoever with God's desiring human sacrifice. In fact, as the story progresses, God does not ask Abraham to continue on with the offering of his son. But what the story is about is God offering Abraham the opportunity to choose to be a saint, to choose to hold nothing back from God. And today, and every day, God will be giving you and be giving me many opportunities to choose to be a saint today. Perhaps not in as dramatic ways as he gave opportunities to Abraham, but nevertheless just as real. It's our hope here at St. Peter's Seminary that at the end of these 40 days of prayer, fasting, and almsgiving together, all of us will be just a little bit more saints than we were when we began this season together.